Hello, it's Who Time. Welcome to a cold and wet January 2025. Sorry it's been quite a while. I've been very busy with not growing a baby, because I say growing a baby, looking after a baby, and I've had an ill mother and stuff, so it's been a long year, but all is well, all under control now. So I thought I'd kick off the new year with a B&M hunt, and you joining me right now on one. Hello! Before we continue, I thought it'd be good to quickly summarise the Doctor Who B&M sets of 2024 and give my opinions, since I actually haven't done that since they got announced and released. Plus, I'll tell you exactly which sets I'm looking for back in the car. Around September-October 2024, the first round of sets appeared, which included the Remembrance of the Daleks Emperor Davros and the History of the Daleks set 18, representing Resurrection of the Daleks. Personally, I wasn't too bothered by this wave, since I already had the figures from their respective original releases. In the case of Emperor Davros, he's a straightforward re-release with arguably more accurate paint apps. Obviously, this is great for the many who missed out the first time, so I'm happy for you guys. This release almost didn't happen since the factory thought they had lost the molds, but fortunately not. As for the Resurrection set, similarly this is mainly a re-release and repaint, but the Daleks do have the raised neck bin in the sculpt, which was introduced in the last couple of years. This provides a more accurate look to the on-screen appearance. The Supreme Dalek features a shinier paint job compared to the old version. The drone seems to have a very different light grey paint job compared to previous releases. Accuracy to on-screen is debatable here. The colour of these Daleks seems to vary in photos taken outside and under studio lights. Personally, I think they're a more bluey grey like previous figure releases, so this new Resurrection drone is inaccurate in my eyes, but nonetheless a nice variant. Now I think about it, maybe the Death Zone Dalek from History of the Daleks set 13 has the correct colour, a nice happy medium of the grey-blue blend. The Five Doctors was broadcast just before season 21, so they just modded the headlamps and the eye stalk of the Dalek prop for Resurrection. So why didn't character do the same and use this same colour for the Resurrection figure? I'm tempted to do some sort of kit bash / custom to get the version of the Resurrection Dalek that I want. Good job I already picked up a Resurrection set when I popped into a B&M on a whim, so that's a start. The second wave of sets started to hit stores in December up north before coming down south in early January. Now these are the sets that I'm looking for right now back in the car, so we will get back there shortly, but let's just go through them first. First up is an unusual 3-pack called Friend and Foes of the Doctor, which is a bit of a mashup of two Doctors eras, the 10th and 11th Doctors. This includes a Cyberman with a gun. Notice the lack of a Cybers logo, so this iteration appears in Series 6 onwards. We also have a variant of River Song with a gun, based on her look briefly shown at the start of the Series 5 finale, The Pandora Opens, when she's stealing a Van Gogh from the Royal Collection in the year 5145. Whilst the costume isn't accurate, it's just a re-release of the other Series 5 finale River Song body, we do get a new head sculpt with a hair tie back. Lastly in the set, we get a gold beige Clockwork Droid variant with its arm blade weapon from the Girl in the Fireplace. Personally, I quite like this set. It provides some nice figure variants with new paintwork and, more excitingly, a completely new River Song head sculpt. Not sure why the packaging says it's a 10th Doctor era set when two of the figures are clearly from the 11th Doctor era. Very odd. For those on the hunt as well, like me, there are two versions of this set to look out for. One has a standard Cyberman in it, the other has a Cyber Leader with the black handlebars. Last but not least, we have History of the Daleks set 19, based on the Series 1 finale Bad Wolf / Parting of the Ways, which includes a black Imperial Guard Dalek and a bronze Dalek. The Guard, whilst simply a repaint, is a new welcome variant for the shelf. The bronze Dalek, whilst good for army building, is a bit less exciting. However, like the 3-pack, there are in fact two versions of this set as well. Half include a standard bronze Dalek, and the other half have a Dalek with a cutting claw attachment. This latter version of the set is definitely the most sought after, obviously after that back in the car. When this set got announced, I was of course hoping for new arm attachments, and we've got them, so that's great. We did in fact get this claw cutter Dalek once before, but that was right at the start of the figure line when character was still using that completely ill-proportioned Dalek sculpt. So to get this Dalek in the accurate sculpt is much appreciated. Overall, 2024 was a year of reissues and repaints, so it's a bit less exciting this year. We also got less sets this year. We normally have another 3-pack and a TARDIS set included amongst the waves, but not this time round. The first wave was great if you missed the original classic releases. The second wave was great if you like to collect new series figure variants. Outside of B&M, Character was of course hard at work in making their online exclusives and products for the 15th Doctor era, so they weren't slacking, but clearly the B&M range took a back seat. Perhaps Character is hoping that mass retail warms to Doctor Who merch once again, and then the B&M deal will come to an end, or maybe the B&M offering was reduced in 2024 because set sales weren't so hot in 2023. Obviously, I hope the latter theory is not correct, and that there are plenty more B&M sets in 2025. And of course, character, please keep making online exclusives and mass retail current era figures, please. Thank you. Anyway, back to me on the road again. Oh, that was rude to interrupt there, but actually that was a good recap of the B&M sets from 2024. So now you know what I'm after. We're just heading to B&M Cleveland right now, which is heading towards Western Supermare. I'll probably go to Western Supermare as well afterwards, maybe. To see if we can get some Dalek sets and the 3-pack. If you saw my last B&M hunt, number 6 I think, I went to Cleveland and I got lucky there with some Dalek sets, so I'm hoping that pays off again. And then if there's no luck there, probably, as I said, Western Supermare. I know they've hit Bristol, the sets. I know they got to fish ponds, but that's from social media, so once that information goes out on social media, those sets tend to disappear quickly, so I may have missed out on those. But I'll try some other Bristol ones, maybe Imperial Park and Brislington. And I know they've hit Chippenham, and I know the Dalek sets are already gone there, but maybe I could get the 3-pack there. So that's the rough plan. Let's go to Cleveland and see what's what on the shelves. Slight change of plan. I was driving past B&M Brislington in Bristol, and it would be rude not to just drop in since I'm going past it, literally right past it. So we're just going to pop in here. Maybe that'll save me some time. So I did strike lucky, and I found the Dalek sets, and I picked one up. Yay! However, this isn't strictly the one I'm after. I'm after the set with the claw variant in it, and that's going to be the trickiest one to find. So we're going to keep pressing on. We're going to go to B&M Cleveland and hope that the set is there. Obviously, I want to get the 3-pack as well. But I did pick up this one. I picked this one up as well because I have some custom arm attachments from this story for Parting the Ways Bad Wolf, which will be good to use. So it's good to have these, and I can pop these new arm attachments in. It's like a buzzsaw one, some other sensory arm. But for now, let's press on. Let's go. Off to B&M Cleveland. We've made it to B&M Cleveland. Let's hope we can find a Dalek set with the claw arm in it. Let's go. I can't believe I've struck gold. Wonderful. Let's go. So it appears B&M Cleveland has completely come through there. It's got all the sets, it's got the claw Daleks, it's got non-claw Daleks, it's got the 3-pack. Perfect. That means it's been quite a short B&M hunt, but I'm very pleased. There's the 3-pack up close. Nice to have this variant. Nice variant of River Song. And this one is a nice re-release. It's very difficult to get the non-Cybers logoed Cyberman these days. So this is a, nice re-release, slight adjustment set. And then I picked up the Claw Dalek. Hooray! That's great news. I did have a custom of this on my shelf. It'd be nice to compare the two. Maybe we can do that when we pop back. I picked up another one of these because someone else was looking for it who follows my channel. So I've got 2 of these. Don't worry, I'm not trying to scalp. It's just for someone else. But one for me, one for someone else. So yeah, success! Let's head back to the studio, aka my study. Before we wrap, as I suggested, here's a quick look at my custom Dalek with claw cutter and the newly released figure from the History of the Dalek set 19. For my custom, I literally plucked out the attachment from the old ill-proportioned Dalek release and shoved it into the more accurate Dalek sculpt that we've had from about 2008-2009 onwards. And now I've got the new claw cutter Dalek release in hand. It turns out character have done the exact same thing. I thought it was a newly remodelled arm attachment. Alas not, I was wrong. It's a reprint. However, it is painted more accurately to the on-screen likeness, so on balance I'll be replacing my original quick custom with this new figure on the shelf. Dalek overall has a nicer paint job as well, so I guess I'll be using this old custom for something else in future. Perhaps a new Big Finish Dalek custom is on the horizon. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, plus go and follow me on Twitter and Insta at the links shown on screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.